Hi, Nancy Burt-Preece here, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Here's all my contact information, my Facebook business page. Please join. Please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. Watch to the end and share with all your crafty friends. So this is the fun card we're going to make today. I will show you how we're going to make this. It is really quite easy. We are using 2 stamp sets. Simply Said and So Sincere. I like them because they have great sentiments, and you can see mine is well used. I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black. I have some scraps. I'm using Unbounded Love DSP, Designer Series paper. I have cut out some hexagons, which we'll use in a minute. I'm using Summer Splash, which is my favorite of the end colors. My second one is Petunia Pop. 2 pieces of white. Oh, by the way, this is a regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. 2 4 by 5 1/4 whites. I have some DSP 3/4 by 5 1/4 for the inside, and I have a strip. Let me check. This is 2 1/4 white because we're going to stamp on it and then punch out using our hexagon punch. Now, if you happen to have a silicone mat, this is a great time to use it because what happens with silicone mats is things that are glued to it don't stick. So this is a great time to do that. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp, move that out, on this scrap and punch it out. Ink. Now, some people have asked me, how do I ink it up? Just tap up and down. Sometimes you can go a little bit, but don't do too much. If you really smush it, you get a lot of ink on your block. Okay, there's Birthday Wishes. I always close up the stamp, and I'll tell you why, because I usually drop something in it. If you're not sure how our punches open, they are flat because they store beautifully. You just push it up, and up it pops. And I always say stamp first, then punch out. Then you can line your punch exactly where you want. That's all I need for my strip and my punch. I'm going to bring this back in. I'm going to use one of the whites. I'm going to move this to the side for a moment. And what I have to decide is how I want my papers to go. If you come to my class, I'll tell you to take 2 from every one of the bags. So I'm just taking 2. I went ahead and punched out a bunch. So now what I have to do is I have to decide how I want this to go. Where do I want Birthday Wishes? This time I might put it a little bit closer to the front. I don't know. We'll see. Do not glue anything down. I've had people start at the bottom. I've had people start at the top. I don't know why I start at the top. I just do. I don't know. I purposely leave a little bit of white because it's easier to get them lined up. I think if you leave a little bit, if you try to make it completely perfect, then, oh, that's hard. I'm just going to kind of layer it the way I think I'd want it to be. This one eventually will be popped up. And I want to make sure. Now remember, it's double-sided paper, so you can use both sides. Now, I'm not going to worry about having some extra because once I put some of these on, I'm going to need to cut them off. So let me show you how I'm going to do it at first. I'm going to only put adhesive. I got it about down to there. So I'm going to put a little adhesive. I recommend the green glue for this one because it gives you wiggle room. This way, if I put it on the white and not on the back of this, I don't get a whole bunch extra. So I'm going to lay that down about there. Same thing. See, I kind of move it as you go. And for this one, you can keep moving it for a few minutes. Doesn't last long, so you don't have a ton of time, but you have a little bit of wiggle room. And I always have to make sure I'm putting it so the flowers are facing up. Then I'm going to put just a little bit. Over here. Now I'm going to do another layer, and then I'm probably going to show you how to cut it. Oops, I almost did the wrong thing after I told you not to do that. I'm going to put just a little bit here. Fit that one up there. I'm going to pop this one up because I feel like the same should be popped up. Last time I put it down towards the bottom. This time I'm going to put it towards the top. And then I'll put a little bit here. I love this hexagon punch. It's just really a nice punch. All right, so before I finish the bottom, I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to trim. This is an easy technique. And if you don't get it trimmed, just keep trimming. And there we go. So I'm going to move these to the side because I'm going to still use them, probably. We don't know for sure. Now what I'm going to do is get a sense. I never did one of these, so that might not. And if you are trimming things and you go, gosh, I need another one, then you need another one. That's not a problem. I like this one. I'm going to put that there, I think. So I probably need one more. Every time I do this, it's different. And the beautiful thing is I have extras for everything. So you never have to worry if you come to one of my classes. If you're doing it at home, make sure you have an extra. Not a problem. Oh, that's too predictable. Let me try that side. I don't want that one. I'm going to do this one. I think I like that one better. It just adds a little bit of interest here. And this just takes a little bit of fussing to figure out where you want things. It's not a hard technique by any means. I don't know what that little spot is. Yep, same thing. This time I'm going to put the peach side down. And let's see. I might do that one there. Too much peach. Now you can, really fuss and organize, and that is totally fine. I'm just showing you the technique, so I'm not doing a ton of fussing. Since I just glued it, I have to be real careful not to knock it out of place. If I had a really big scrap, I would save it, but the tiny ones, I don't. And there you go. Fun, easy technique. I'm not going to show all the other parts of the card because I figure you can figure that out. On the inside, I just stamped, hope your day is a happy one, put a little bit of DSP, and adhered it to the inside of the card. I did not put any extra gems or anything on it because it seems like it's busy enough. So I hope you give it a try. You can use it with lots of different punches. If you have a square punch, I bet circles would work, lots of them. It's a fun technique and it's easy and it's a wow card. Have a great day.